So ChatGPT can do a lot of things ranging from answering complex questions in simpler manner or maybe doing creative things like asking how to celebrate a 10-year-old's birthday or maybe coding also. But I never used coding. I personally use ChatGPT for my research purpose where I have to find information about a particular topic. It is pretty good at that. But I came across this tweet on Twitter that shows that ChatGPT can create a WordPress plugin in a single prompt. Being a blogger and a WordPress user for over a decade and a half, I thought why not try that myself. I actually created a WordPress plugin using ChatGPT. I have even written about it on techdeveloper.com. Here is the article. So here is the article that I have written. And here is the prompt that I used. The prompt is, can you create a WordPress plugin that gives me a notepad on the dashboard of WordPress, which works as storing ideas. It doesn't get cleared when the page is refreshed. And ChatGPT actually gave me a single PHP file, and also gave me the instructions on how to save it or how to upload it on the WordPress server. But it was actually pretty cool that it can give you all the things you need. Even if you're a newbie and you have never created a WordPress plugin, this makes the job pretty easy. So I'm going to recreate that for this video. So I'll copy paste the prompt that I gave to ChatGPT and I'll open ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a product of OpenAI, so I have already signed up and signed in, so it gives me this screen. And here I'm going to paste my prompt. And now ChatGPT will be giving me the answer. And I tried it a few times. It always gives you different answers. So the course that it gave me is not the same all the time, even though it works. So we have the answer here. It gives me the steps. Here are the other steps. Create a new folder in WP Content Plugins directory of WordPress. Name it something like dashboard notepad. Create a PHP file, dashboard notepad, and add the following code to the PHP file. So it gives me the code. It names the plugin dashboard notepad, gives the description, version, and author. You can always change the author name and version also. Well, descriptions and name also. So this is the code, and it gives more instructions like the code above creates a div with text area that will be displayed on WordPress dashboard. The content of text area is stored in WordPress options called dashboard notepad text area. It basically tells you where the text that you are going to type into that notepad is going to be saved in the database if you want to know about it. And then it tells you that you can save the PHP file after you have pasted all the code that was given by ChatGPT, and then upload it and activate the plugin, and you're good to go. So here I'll create a new folder. It will be, and inside it I will create a new file. And in Mac you cannot right click and create a file like you do in Windows. So I open text edit app. Now the text edit app, what it does is it asks you where the document file is. So I have gone to the folder that I created here, and now I'll select new document and a page will open. Now this page has rich text, and for writing code into it, you will have to make it plain text, which you can do by going to format in the menu bar and select make plain text. So now it is converted in plain text mode where I can paste the code that I created. I'll have to save this file, and we can save it as WP notepad dashboard.php. .php is very important because this is the only way it will be a PHP file. So when I save it, it gets saved as a PHP file. So it is inside this folder. I'll right click and compress this dashboard folder. So I get a zip folder, zip file. And now this can be uploaded to your WordPress. So let me open one of my blogs. Okay, so we are now in the dashboard on one of my blogs. I'll go to add plugin and I click on upload plugin, choose the file. This is the zip file that we just created. I'll click and select it, and then I will click on install now. On the next page, it will give me the option of activating the plugin. So I'll click on activate plugin and it gets activated without any issues. Now let's go to the dashboard area to see whether or not it is showing on the dashboard. And as you can see, it is now showing on the dashboard. I can drag this plugin on the dashboard and I can put it on top where I can note down anything important, note, and then I can click on save. It gets saved and does not get deleted after I refresh, because this gets saved in the database as my prompt says, doesn't get cleared when the page is refreshed. So ChatGPT took this in consideration and wrote a code that does the job. Now, I know this is a very simple plugin and anybody can create if they sit down and go through the documentation of creating a plugin, but it will still take a few hours to make this plugin. And ChatGPT was able to give me this code in just a few seconds. And I was able to upload it within 15 minutes of getting the idea and having it in action on the blog. So ChatGPT can really be helpful in a lot of ways. Maybe it will not create a complex WordPress plugin, but you can still ask ChatGPT to build you few files that you will otherwise have to create on your own. So it can definitely speed the process up. And there are many other use cases of ChatGPT where you can utilize this artificial intelligence chatbot. So this is it in this video. I hope you find this useful. If you are a blogger and if you want to learn about WordPress or content creation in general, you can check out my blog asiagroup.net. It is all about bloggers, blogging, and everything I learned, everything I know, I document it on that blog. So you can check that blog out. And if you want to make your tech life easy, you can always check out techdeeper.com. Watch our videos on TechDeeper channel. I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care.